Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about ninth problem from depreciation lesson. I am taking this question from Telangana State Telugu Academy Inter Second Year Accountancy Textbook. But this video is useful to all commerce students who want to know about depreciation topic. I made 10 videos on depreciation topic. Links are available in the description box. Let us start the problem. Vardhan purchased a machine on 31st March 2017 for 70,000 rupees. They purchased a fixed asset machine on 31st March 2017 at the end of March month. They purchased it for 70,000 rupees. Depreciation is charged at 10% under original cost method, under fixed installment method, under straight line method. They want to provide 10% depreciation per annum on this asset. After 3 years, he found that the machine was not suitable and sold for 55,000 rupees. After 3 years means when? Purchased on 31st March 17. As it is last date of the month, if you leave it, the next immediate date is 1st April 2017. So they purchased on 1/4/17. After 3 months means when? First year, second year, third year, last date. So on 31st March 2020, asset was sold. Show the machinery account. He is not clearly asking for how many years we have to prepare machinery account. Eighth problem also related with the sale of asset, no? In eighth problem, I clearly explain up to when we have to prepare the asset account, up to sale date we have to prepare it. In ninth problem also same. They sold the asset on 31st March 2020, no? So even though information is not available in the question for how many years we have to prepare, by seeing the sales date we should identify. We should prepare the asset account up to 31st March 2020. So, first year, second year, third year. For 3 years, we have to prepare the asset account. Let us start the solution. Purchase date is last date of the month, 31st. For 1 day, we don't provide depreciation now. So, our assumption is they purchase this asset on next immediate day. That is, on 1st April 2017, they bought the asset. So, first year is from 1st April 17 to 31st March 2018. So when they purchase the asset, debit side we should write to bank. They purchased it for 70,000. Purchase date is 1st April 2017. Even though 31st March 17 is given in the question, I am taking 1st April 17. Then for 1 year period we used it. Therefore, we should calculate depreciation for 12 months. Depreciation credit side we should write now at the end of the year by depreciation. This is original cost method. So on cost we have to provide the depreciation every year. Cost of the asset is 70,000 at the rate of 10%. Amount is 7,000 rupees. Don't write the months because asset is used for 12 months. Now find out the balance carried out. Debit total 70,000 minus 7,000. Put the total. Now come to second year. Second year date is next immediate date of this date. That is on 1/4/18 to balance brought down. Write down this balance carried down amount here. 63,000 rupees. In second year also, from 1/4/18 to 31st March 19, for 12 months they use this asset. So depreciation we should calculate for full year. And this is original cost method. Every year we should provide depreciation on original cost of the asset. Now, in second year also calculation is 70,000 into 10 by 100. You need not to show that because already we have calculated here. So directly this 7,000 we should write here. Second year depreciation 7,000. Then find out the balance carried down. Debit total 63,000 rupees minus 7,000 is equal to 56,000 rupees. Put the total 63,000. Second year completed. Come to third year. Next immediate date of this date is 1/4/19. Two balance brought down. Write down this balance carried down amount here. In third year, at the end of the year, they sold it for 55,000. When they purchase, debit side we should write to bank. When they sell, credit side we should write. By bank, sale date, sale value. Then till 31st March 20 they use that asset. Full year they used that asset. Means in third year also we should provide depreciation on this machine for 12 months. 12 months depreciation calculation is available here now. Same 7,000 rupees we should write. Don't write balance carried down for the balance amount. Because when asset is sold, we have to calculate profit or loss on that sale. Leave some space and start working notes. Heading is calculation of profit or loss on sale. Procedure is take cost of the asset. Cost is 70,000 rupees minus total depreciation. First year is 2017-18. That year depreciation is 7,000. For 17 and 18, depreciation amount is 7,000. Write down in inner column. Second year 2018-19. Depreciation 7,000. Third year depreciation is also 7,000. Add these three amounts and total 21,000. You have to write below this cost. This is the total depreciation on 70,000 worth asset. Then from 70,000 we should deduct total depreciation value. Then you will get book value of the asset. Book value of the asset is 49,000 rupees. Book value means the actual value of the asset on sale date. They sold it on 31st March 20, no? On that day, the value of that machine is 49,000 rupees. So, 49,000 worth asset is sold for 55,000 rupees. Sale value is more than the book value. Means we got profit on this sale. Profit amount is 6,000 rupees. As there is profit, first we should show sale value. From that we should deduct book value. Sale value 55,000 minus book value 49,000. Profit is 6,000 rupees. In 8th problem, clearly explain where to write a profit and where to write loss. What are the entries for profit or loss on sale of asset? If there is any profit on sale of asset, it should be debited to asset account. And the loss is to be shown on credit side. As there is profit on sale, debit side we should write this. When you will get profit? When we sell, on that day only we get profit. Sale date is 31st March 20. Write down that 31st March 20 date on debit side. 2. For loss or for profit. In particulars column we should write profit and loss account. Means the profit or loss on sale of asset is to be transferred to profit and loss account. Profit amount is 6,000 rupees. Then two sides put the totals. Debit side total is 62,000. Credit side total is also 62,000. Means there is no balance carried down in the account. Why? Because asset is sold. If asset is not sold, credit side you can see some balance carried down, which is to be taken to next year. As asset is sold in third year, two sides you should get same totals, and for next year you cannot continue the account because there is no balance carried down in this account. So this is all about ninth problem of depreciation lesson. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.